hemisphere. You understand? So every morning we dissect, we calculate, we miscalculate everything concerning every league. And with my team of experts, we will bring you nothing but the best. So welcome to Marego TV. So we will talk about the GPL, we will talk about the MTN FA Cup, we will talk about the Champions League, Chelsea abysmal performance, and we will also talk about the English Premier League, the La Liga, the Italian Serie A, the best player of the GPL season so far, and Didi Ayu. So let me welcome my guest. Guest, welcome.
Thank you.
How is everything?
Everything is fine, and just like a little bit of disappointment from some of the clubs.
I know.
It's fine.
I know. Arsenal fan also.
Oh, fine.
You know, the Chelsea fan is not really speaking with any vigor, but you are kind of smiling.
The last time I came, I told you Arsenal this season is for us. We are winning the treble this season.
You sure?
Take it or leave it.
Chelsea fan, do you agree with that?
Arsenal, of course, they are doing well, and I think
they can actually win the quadruple if they want.
If only they tweak it well. Their tactics, players, and the mentality they have. But if they will sleep, in fact, they'll go trophies. If they sleep.
Okay, thank you. So these are my guests. I'm here with Mr. James, and I'm also here with Mr. Frank. So let's start with serious business. The GPL is ongoing. There have been some, quite surprising results, like Oko United defeating Mediama, and Hearts of Oak not winning after they won the El Clasico and everything. So give me your assessment about the GPL so far. So I'll start with James.
Okay, so far so good. Interesting games, nice performance. But to me, the outstanding player in the Ghana Premier League still maintains to be Benjamin Asari. He has shown time without numbers why he is Ghana's #1. With matches I've watched, with the type of saves. In fact, I can say that most of the points Hearts of Oak have earned, aside their defensive shape, Benjamin Asari has been fantastic. And then we'll look at other players. Would I say my first 5? I'll look at Atakumi of Gold Stars.
Okay.
Phenomenal player. I'll look at Salim Adams of Mediama. Fantastic. He's on form. But I just hope that he keeps it up. And I'll talk about Manuel Mante, a player who just won the exceptional player of a whole team. And that is Mediama some weeks ago. So you should understand how fantastic he is. So if he wasn't good, he won't win that. I'll talk about Mohamed Ali of Hearts of Oak, fantastic defender, but not a blaster material yet. I have my reasons.
Okay. We'll come to your reasons later. So these are your 5 best players of the season so far. Mr. Frank, give us your assessment of the GPL so far, and then your top 5 best players of the season so far.
Like James rightly said, the league is getting interesting. We are getting interesting results. And one thing I'm happy about is that this time round, it is not our traditional clubs that only any time you hear Kotoko, Hearts of Oak, this time around, the smaller clubs are also doing very well. It just boils down to investment. When you invest well, you get results. So I'm not surprised at the results we are getting from the Ghana Premier League. Like you just said, Oko United defeating Mediama. Yeah, they came back from defeats. And then things have started working out. I pray that it's continuous like this. My players that are doing well in the league, for me, like I said, Atakumi, my first on the list. GPL is not producing top strikers anymore. So if you have somebody consistently scoring goals like that, it means you have to thumbs up for him. Salim Adams, phenomenal talent, rising from New Edubiasi, right to Accra Hearts of Oak, to US of A, coming back, still showing to Ghanaians that he still has what it takes to be the guy. He's also doing well. Our very own Manuel Mante, phenomenal player. Very, very. Recently, he was awarded. The club gave him an award for being a standout player for the team. It means he's doing something right. Just that in Ghana, if you are not scoring goals, we don't see you to be performing. But I can tell you that Manuel Mante is doing so much for Mediama. He is my 3rd player. And then Benjamin Asari. Benjamin Asari is my 4th. Okay. Yeah, in everything. in sports or in football, play beautiful football. If you don't score goals, nobody sees you. So always my best player is he who scores and he who gives the assist. The goalkeeper is to save. But if the goalkeeper is to save everything, do we have somebody called a striker? No. So me, the goalkeepers come at last for me. Even though Benjamin is at the peak of his let me say career, to me he's not the best in the league. Yeah, he's not the best in the league. Looking at the mentality Hasselhoff is having a defensive mentality set up. That is how come he's not conceding goals. You just saw the goals he conceded against Bibiani Gold Stars. It will tell you that if teams take advantage and break their defensive styles they play with, he will concede goals. You could see this one. You not say it is a blunder. No, it was calculated.
His save percentage is not that bad. It's at 87%.
87% is not that bad. But the other goalkeepers that have also done the same savings. If you watch the Bibiani Gold Stars, if you watch Midiama, their goalkeepers are also, if you compare them to Hasselhoff. So
he's even his deputy
Agbeshi, with a limited number of matches he has played, look at his saves. So it is good. This is his time because he's our number one. But that doesn't mean he's the best in the league. I doubt that.
That's debatable.
Yes.
You come to that later. And
so my fifth is the Dream FC's young goalkeeper. Yeah, he's a young guy. We need to nurture them, grow.
Okay, so 10 seconds, 30 seconds. Your coach of the season so far?
Ibrahim Tanko.
Tanko.
Yeah.
Coach of the season so
Kasim
far?
Mingel.
Kasim. Okay, so surprisingly, none of you mentioned any Kotoko player. So it means they are not impressing you, right?
Yeah, you see, in the league, when we talk about quality players, Kotoko has, would I say, 22 quality good players, but with zero tactical coach to handle this talent. When we talk about Lord Amwa, exceptional right back, Patrick Asedu, very good left back, Samba O'Neill, fantastic. When we talk about Emmanuel Entry, Gilbert Jew, these people can play for the Black Galaxies, they can play for the under-20s, the under-17s. The reason why I'm rating others ahead of them is that those I've mentioned boldly can step into the Black Stars, and when they are given 15 minutes, they will show quality.
Okay.
These other players I'm saying can play for the local Black Stars and other stars are of quality, but then they can't prove it. You get it? When we take Manuel Mante, he was called up into the local Black Stars for a tournament. With the caliber of midfielders we had in Ghana, he started ahead of all of them. So it tells you that when you're able to play for the Black Galaxies, you can easily play for the national team. When you look at Benjamin Asari, from the local Black Stars straight into the national team, he proved his worth and he's Ghana's #1 now. Whether we like it or not, whether you agree or not, whether you see him to be the best in the league or not, I still stand by the fact that he has nothing to prove. When you say his defensive shape, whatsoever, but when you look at it, he's becoming Ghana's, like he's becoming Manuel Neuer of Ghana.
Really?
Yes, because when you talk about he plays with his feet very well. He defends, he comes out, calculates, aerial duels, perfect. You say he's too tall, when you go for the down, he picks saves, and you tell me that you doubt it.
No,
that is fine.
We will debate about that later.
That is fine.
So let's get to the next one. I'll start with you, Patrick. Goal scoring has been an issue in the Ghana Premier League since last season. This season, the GPL top scorer is Atakumi with 10 in 23 or 24 games. House of Folk top scorer is Wayo with 5. Kotoko's top scorer is even lower, not even up to 8. What do you think is the reason why Ghana, the GPL strikers are not scoring enough? Do you think is that the defenders are very good, or the quality is not there for the strikers, or they don't get premium service from the playmakers? What do you think is the reason why GPL strikers don't score enough goals?
For me, I think the reason why we are not getting enough goals is investment. That is one.
Okay.
It is not as if we don't have the talent. We have the talent. But who won the goal king of last season? Where is he? He is gone. He's not in the league. So somebody have to come inexperience. So first thing is inexperience. 2, mentality. Mentality of the players. 3, go creating chances. No. Our midfielders are no more creating chances. We don't have this midfielder that you can say is a playmaker that can create chances for the striker.
In your opinion, we don't have a world-class playmaker in the Ghana Premier League?
No. No. That is how come you see Salim Adams scoring goals from midfield and we see him to be doing well. When Barnier was at Hearts of Oak, you will see that his job is to score goals. And the midfielders were feeding him. We're getting goals. When you want to talk of a good striker becomes a good striker when you have good midfielders supplying the balls. Hearts of Oak, let's use Hearts of Oak for example. Do we have a good striker at Hearts of Oak?
They have 3.
Hamza.
They have Hamza.
How many goals do Hamza have?
They have Abora.
Oh, yourself, you know the names you are mentioning. They are not strikers. Let's speak the fact. That's why I say the mentality, the training, the tactics. Because the coach knows that in the league, local league, we are not getting the talent. So they decide that the mentality is let's play defensive shape. So Didi Dramani, Hearts of Oak is purely on defensive shape.
Okay, so I don't mean to interrupt, but do you think that these strikers are fast-tracked from the divisions to the Premier League quickly without proper training, without proper coaching?
That is it. That is why I said that because we are not doing the right investment, our players are running away from the league. When last season top goal scorer is in Tanzania, and then you have to go for somebody from first division to come and step in. He's inexperienced. So you take time. When he also win the league, win the goal king, next season, he's also going out of the league. So it is time, if you want to see strikers, goal scorers, then we have to invest into the league properly for those people to stay.
Do you think lack of buys from outside? Because you also saw what Victor Adebayo did when he came here.
Yes.
We also saw what Fabio Gamba did when he came here. Do you think that bringing in strikers from outside can kind of elevate the quality of the local ones we have here?
For me, I think that is not that will not be the solution. The solution will be
let's say Albert Amwa.
Yes.
Let's say Adebayo is seeing Kotoko. You, Albert Amwa, you are seeing Adebayo scoring all the goals. Don't you think that Adebayo scoring all the goals and the things will kind of motivate Albert to step up?
Albert, it's good to use Albert. Albert was phenomenal. He got a contract outside. He was not even getting playing time. He had to come back. So it is not about somebody scoring goals. Like I said, techniques, mentality, style of play. Are we playing to suit our strikers? No. All our clubs in Ghana are results oriented.
I can't remember. Is it 2010? Ediana won the league with 29 goals?
Yes.
With very limited amount of goals scored. Yes. So this has been persistent.
Okay.
This goal scoring, lack of goal scoring has been persistent. So I think, don't you think it's something that is systematic that needs to be addressed?
No, it's not systematic. You understand one. Like Frank said, investment. When you come into our league, we play on pitches that you give a pass here, and before it gets to the striker, the ball has bounced and moved to another place. So how do you expect him to score? Secondly, we look at average players to be phenomenal in our league.
Okay.
Very average players to be phenomenal. Time back, we had Asamoah, we had Prince Tegu. You get it? Look at the ratings. Now, when we are talking about strikers, we talk about Albert Amwa, Atakumi, because they have scored 10, 11 goals.
Even that is low by
Yes.
standard.
We had a league that we had Patrick Razak, who could score 10 goals.
As a winger.
Yes, as a winger. And still won't be what? The goal king in our league. We had times that Abednego Tete scored 21 goals and still didn't win. It had even that time you saw that there was a banter. You were chasing it to the last day before it was decided. Okay. But here lies the day we are in a league that Atakumi is seen as so phenomenal because he has scored about 10 15 goals.
10 goals in the league.
You go to House of Folk and you see Hamza Issa, Mauli Wayu, a winger scoring 5 goals, and he feels that he's on top of the whole league. He's the best striker. One, we don't integrate the players rightly. Somebody from Division 2 comes into the Premier League. The Premier League the team owner wants to pay 700 cedis as a salary. So when a striker is there and is very good and he asks that a month I deserve 5,000 cedis, he tells you, Masa, Emfa. So they start benching you. Yes. Then go and bring a Division 2 player who is very lanky because they say lanky people are good strikers. You get it? So the system is he's tall. Send the ball to the bar line, cross the ball, striker by pin, boom. He scores 5 goals. He scored 5 goals, and the one who has scored 17 goals last season is sold out because we can't meet the demands.
So we don't maintain the quality.
Yes. The other one is tactics. When you come, you said we can't see a proper number 10 like Wilfred Cobb. Now we can't see the Glass in Awako. We can't see the Francis Aqua and others because now when you go into our teams, a number 10 is not a number 10 no more. Okay. You are supposed to play like a DM. The coach will tell you if you won't stack, you can't be in my team.
It is based on the instruction given by the coach.
You understand? If you won't tack, you can't be in our team. So then I'm a number 10. I walk into House of Folk. They tell me I play 4-4-2 into ODN 4-4-2. You don't have the free will. So by the time the playmaker gets the ball, he's exhausted. So what do you expect? Instead of him to go direct, he goes side. I have a player in a Premier League team who is a number 10, but when he goes there, the coach tells him the system we play, you have to become a DM.
Really?
And you become a DM by force.
So his ability is being limited.
If you don't become a DM, you won't play. And here lies the case: if you are not part of the Mad Day squad, how do you get winning bonus? It's not like the European system that every Friday you are being paid. This one, the salary has to take 3 months before you receive it. So you have to, then you have to revert. I have to become a DM to get playing time.
Okay. So this is Marego TV. This is Marego Global Sports. Every Saturday morning, we are live on all socials, on YouTube, on Facebook. Just type Marego TV. Press the follow button or press the subscribe button. And I'm here with my team of experts. We are dissecting a lot of things. Why the Ghana Premier League strikers don't score a lot of goals. Why they are being sold after scoring 10 to 17 goals a season, and we'll delve into more. So let's go into the FA Cup. I'll start with you, Ediana Stars. Their CEO Ata Opoku says the FA Cup is his priority. He wants to win it to get into Africa. Do you think he did the right thing by prioritizing the FA Cup over the league?
Sure, that is he for this season he's my best CEO. For the season so far, proving that he has proper knowledge of sports, football in particular.
Please, just give us the FA Cup fixtures and then let Frank continue. Please, the FA Cup fixtures.
So, coming into this season, they knew.
So, please, these are the FA Cup fixtures. Dreams FC will be playing Hearts of Lions. It's not Hearts, it's Hearts of Lions. And then Astran Divisa will be playing Mediama. And this will be on Sunday, 15th, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. Please continue.
So, coming into the season, he knows where they were last season. It will be difficult for them to win the league. So, you don't give yourself hope. A hope that you know very well that you are not going to achieve. So, why not we do the one that is achievable, which is the MTN FA Cup?
They've knocked out Kotoko.
Yes. It is MTN FA Cup is Obiano Obiao. First division club can second division club
Goldie Kicks did the magic last year.
Yes.
And they were robbed.
So
in the final.
Obia. So they focusing on the MTN FA Cup. It's just to tell you that they know what they are doing. And I think they are the favorite to win it. They are doing everything right.
So they'll be playing at the Nana Ofosu Stadium.
And
yes.
you don't
they're playing against the Chiman.
The Chiman.
It should be easy win for them. Eh?
Easy win.
But Golden Kick showed us last season that you should not underrate any team from the lower division.
But now that their priority is MTN FA Cup, last season they were in trying to win 2. This one, the players know that Premier League, and your focus. Our focus is MTN FA Cup. We are going all out for the MTN FA Cup. So I know for sure that he is winning this.
Okay. Nations and Samuel Bedu. Brekum is in the relegation zone. Are you surprised that Brekum is in the relegation zone?
I'm not surprised.
Okay, so Nations and Brekum, who do you think will go through?
This is coaches. Coaches. The handwork of coaches will work here. Frimpong Manso. He's slow but mighty.
Okay.
Yeah. Samuel Bedu is good, but you and I know that when it comes to the one who does the work,
yes,
it's Frimpong.
So, quick prediction. Ediana Techima, your winner?
Ediana Stars.
Nations Brekum, your winner?
Nations.
Okay. Dreams Hearts of Lions, your winner?
Dreams.
Really?
Yes. Dreams have experience in playing the FA Cup.
Okay. Atram and Mediama, your winner?
Atram the Visa.
Really?
Yes.
Because in the Mediama's last 5 games, they've not won.
Yes.
And they kind of allowed Bibiani to close the gap to 1 point. Yes. So is that why you're going for Atram?
No. The MTN FA Cup always have a surprise.
Okay.
They always have a club from the lower division that always will surprise you. And you just said it last season. Golden Kicks. And this season is going to be Atram the Visa.
Okay, so Manso and Eric, what's the name?
Samuel Bedu. It's going to be a tough one because this 2 coaches are very okay. But then I would just leave it for the final results. That match in particular.
So just try and give a prediction. Let's see.
It's tough, but then I'll go for a Nations win or draw.
Nations win or draw.
Or
so
penalty shootout.
Home advantage for Nations. Okay, so Dreams and Hearts of Lions.
Hearts of Lions.
Your country not to say, right?
Yes, I'm going for Bashir Hayford.
Bashir, okay. Atram and Mediama.
Mediama any day. Atram can go all guns blazing, but I assure you, and you can pick my words. Mediama
last week came in January.
Yes,
last week came in January.
That is the motivation in camp. You know where I'm speaking from. That is the motivation.
Why don't you think they are out of form? Because
they are not out of
in
form.
Close to 2 months, you've not won any game.
The last time they played, I think Ibrahim Tanko said something. When it gets to a stage in the league and you are at the top and you play, you are in hurry to take decisions. That is what caused them. They could have won. They missed a penalty. Later, the blunder cost a goal. So you shouldn't underestimate Mediama.
Okay.
They are coming back.
Adriana Techima.
Oh, Atapoku any day, anytime.
Sure.
You guys are rooting for Atapoku.
Yeah, because
he's doing everything right.
I wish that he's a new and a young CEO, and I wish that all CEOs will take his style. One, when he loses matches, he communicates to the players very well. Despite the lose, he speaks to them. Yeah, the last time they went to Dreams, when Chivano got a red card, we saw him in stance with Chivano. He was telling him, when he said, "Oh yeah, I can saw you." But next time, be near to Abutre, a can be born one year and saying, you see, this is how he speaks. And the next day, they go to Doma, and you saw a CEO sitting with players, eating at a chop bar. Other CEOs will tell you, playing, yes, we did do a chop bar, but that they have social lives.
And so, then there is one thing he's doing right, that he had, last time I listened to his interview, he said he has advised his team, the playing body and the technical team, that nobody should talk back at the referee if a referee officiates. Any infringement the referee takes, just allow it.
Respect
the referee decision. So he said after every match, he goes to the match officials. Me play a bena, obia kasan. Then he doesn't go to complain. No, he goes to take reports. Oh, player will play away akase, will play away akase. Then he will go back and say, this is not. So he's preparing them for the global market. That's one. And 2, he's creating a bond between him and the players on indiscipline. This is a CEO who understands football.
He has been in the space for a very long time.
Yes.
And coupled with the fact that he's also a journalist.
Yes.
All right, so we are live on Facebook.
Before you go, I want to say, you said something that Ediana scored Kotoko.
Yes,
please stop
on penalty.
Yes, stop branding Kotoko as extraordinary this season.
You know, they are one of the powerful clubs in
Yes,
Ghana.
but then stop branding them extraordinary, please.
Is it just this season or
this season? You see, the reason why I'm saying is that when you look at the whole thing from management even to the last player, the whole Kotoko is not the Kotoko we used to know. You let go of a coach in the middle of a season,
Zito,
and you put in an incompetent, excuse my language, an incompetent assistant coach who goes out even lambasting players after match. That a player is supposed to do a tapping, he goes for the volley.
I think he won
takes
just
charge
one game when he was appointed.
Who takes charge of training sessions? Who tells who to do what?
So you are not a fan of his coaching?
That is not coaching. That is autocracy. You see, football, Atapogu said something the last time. He said football is very big and these players are humans.
Okay, let me interject. When Ancelotti was the coach of Bayern Munich, he was quite soft on the players because he does not want to be seen as an authoritarian. So after training session, the players claim that they also go and do their training. Why? Because there's no intensity in training. So I think in football, if you are too soft, players will complain. If you are too hard also, players will complain.
But then we have Ancelotti you are talking about is one of the, also aside he's very soft whatsoever, but he's one of the best coaches we have in the world of football as we speak right now. In terms of pedigree, achievements, results, how he turns things up. You see, these players are humans. When you go to every team, you understand the caliber of players you have. You see, most of the players in Kotoko were established players at wherever they were before you brought them. So you have to manage that one.
Okay.
Secondly,
so Real Madrid.
Secondly, yes, they are the Real Madrid of Ghana football. Secondly, these people have comfort. They feel so relaxed. So you have to then play into their minds for them to play well. Aside they are being paid, that is their job. But then you are not, that is why you are not a coach, you are a manager. You have to manage their emotions, their lifestyles, how they talk, how they eat, who they talk to. That is why now we don't have coaches, we have what? Managers.
So you are contradicting yourself in this case because he's an interim coach, not an interim manager.
Okay. So his job is to coach the players.
Yes.
His job is just to coach on the field of play.
Are you trying to tell me that when they give him the chance to be the head coach of Kotoko, you say no?
No, but being a head coach,
being a head coach is limited.
Being a head coach is different from being a manager. In Europe, they are now taking the title of managership from a lot of coaches, giving them just the head coach title because a manager is very deep. Transfers, you have a say. Direction of the club, you have a say. Everything, you have a say. Even the nutritionist and everything, you have a say. But coaches, you just have to focus on the tactical aspect.
Okay, so if he's a coach, then to me he's a bad coach.
Really?
Yes.
So are you criticizing him from the tactical point or
he has no tactics? You understand?
It's early days yet.
No, it's not early.
It's early days yet. Because I'm not buying into this because this is the same guy who was behind Karim Zito for them to win 4 trophies
in 40-something days.
Yes. In
47 who was the head coach?
Oh, relax.
In 47 days.
I'm not interjecting, but some people tend to do well in the shadows than in the main one.
Yes. Hamza Obin with Samuel Bodu at House of Folk. Hamza was to me, I see Hamza to be the main brain behind House of Folk's success. Samuel Bodu was just on the touchline doing his antics. But the main brain behind it's Hamza Obin.
So you wish we should give the Kotoko interim coach time to implement it?
We should give him time.
And you think?
Yes, because you see, Zito came in as what? A technical director to Ogun. They let Ogun go. Zito take over. Then understand one thing. The IMAC of Kotoko employed technical members for a coach.
Okay.
You get it? It's not like I'm the coach and I want Benten to be my assistant.
The club does that for you.
Yes. This is different too. There's a time that the club will tell we are employing you as a coach. Get us your assistant. Who do you think would help you? But here lies the case. Because our teams are family and friends, Oh, yeah, dear Frank is very. Frank has been assistant coach. Okay, so Frank, you are the assistant coach to James. Ben, I want you to be my assistant. Then you become the first assistant. So who has a direct say? You get it? Who has a direct say? The first assistant or the assistant to the head coach?
Probably to be the first assistant.
Yes. So there are differences here. You see him there. He's the head coach. We had Johnson Smith.
Not to interject you, at Chelsea, when Jose Mourinho came, Ancelotti and Scolari came, Chelsea had a club-appointed assistant called Steve Holland.
Yes.
So irrespective of who you will bring, you must work with him. So I think Kotoko appointing an assistant manager for the coach is not that bad if the assistant is good.
If only, you see, this is not somebody the club has employed for them because they had Johnson Smith. He left with Ogun. This man came in. Allow him, you understand? Because to the extent that they brought a technical man all the way from what country, video analyst, and yes, still when you look at what they play, is the same thing. Yambonko, Albert, or Igidi Obeshe.
We will have a special edition for everything local. So we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube, Marego Global Sports. So we will delve into other things. Now we are going into the Champions League. Yes, Arsenal fans are kind of smiling. Chelsea fans are extremely angry. Man City fans are not so happy. Tottenham, I don't know what is wrong with them. They might be relegated. So please show us the result of the Champions League and then just 5-5-5. Please just show us the result of the champ. All right. Adriana will be playing today. They are the only team that will be playing in the FA Cup today, and then the rest of the games will play tomorrow. Gentlemen, let's go to the Champions League.
Yep.
Tell me first of all, tell me about your club.
Arsenal, we are still on course. The result we needed was exactly what we got. We needed a draw, and then
against Leverkusen.
Yes.
You happy you got a draw against Leverkusen?
Yes.
Not Bayern or Dortmund, Leverkusen.
Yes.
Really?
Champions League, when it gets to the knockout stage, it is no more I'm scoring goals, I'm playing beautiful football. A little mistake, you are gone. I was happy when Chelsea was like, give us PSG. You saw the outcome. 5.
No,
5 solid goals.
Chelsea did all they had to do.
Nobody believed that Real Madrid was going to score City.
Okay, so these are the scoreline. Galatasaray defeated Liverpool by a lone goal. Atalanta were trounced by Bayern 6-1. Atletico were beaten by Tottenham, which is no surprise. Newcastle were heartbroken in the dynamics of the game after they drew 1-1 with Barcelona. Leverkusen played 1-1 with Corner FC. Bodo Glimt, everybody's favorite team, defeated Sporting by 3-0. PSG grabbed Chelsea by 5-2. Milner is not happy. Real Madrid, an injury-depleted Real Madrid, defeated Man City by 3-0. So let's take it from the very beginning.
So Galatasaray, Liverpool, I was not surprised by the result because Galatasaray were very good on the day.
Yeah,
Liverpool and just in the bad season.
Okay,
just in the bad season. Atlanta, Bayern Munich. Obviously, we all knew Bayern Munich was going to win.
But are you surprised with the scoreline? Because Atlanta are begging more quite formidable.
Yes, but when you Bayern Munich is a team when they are coming at you, the goals they only say will score.
Are they the best team in Europe right now?
No.
Who is the best?
Arsenal is the best.
Okay.
So we'll go for
Atletico
Madrid.
Please bring back the score.
Atletico Madrid also doing well. Scoring Tottenham 5.
Will Tottenham be relegated?
No.
Okay, Igor Tudor might be sacked. He might not even be in charge of the game against Liverpool.
Yes, they should do that quickly. If not, they will go on relegation.
Okay.
But I know surely by the end of the season they are not going on relegation. Newcastle, Barcelona. This is the match I was looking for. I said before the game that Newcastle is going to cause an upset because they were not doing so well in the league. They were focused on the Champions League. They want to make a statement, and that's exactly what they did. They made the playing very, very tough for Barcelona. Barcelona was not Barca that we knew.
And Hall kind of took Yamal out of the game.
I'm telling you, and it is going to repeat itself in the next league.
Really?
Leverkusen, Arsenal, we were beaten by our own antics we used. Arsenal is good.
Was that a penalty? No,
it was too soft.
Let's just.
Is
that a yes or no? Is it a penalty?
It was too soft.
Okay.
It was too soft. My team of the moment, Bodo Glimt, they are
yes.
doing very, very, very well.
They defeated Sporting.
They defeated Sporting by.
And I'm sure Sporting is already out.
They are out. I don't think they can win Bodo.
Okay, so just give me 1 minute. Tell me what went wrong with Chelsea.
Chelsea is your problem is your coach.
Please don't. Please. Chelsea's problem.
Chelsea's problem is the coach. Leon Rosinia is talking too much. He thinks Champions League is
The league.
French League. Ligue 1. No. The fact that you've played against PSG in French League 1, which they have won over 10.
It's 3-3-2.
Yes.
So he played, he won 2, and then he drew 3. So his record against PSG whilst being a manager of Strasbourg is quite formidable.
In French League 1.
You know, with less inferior players.
In French League 1.
With less inferior players.
No problem. What?
You know, he was using Nanasi, you know, what's the name? Sa, Petrovic, and the rest to kind of defeat PSG twice.
You say? What was your reason? That what?
Jorgensen was not that bad until that mistake.
And the goalkeepers, until you make a mistake, a goal is scored. You see,
you know, in the whole game, Chelsea's XG was 1.7. That means they had 17 attempts.
Yes.
And then PSG's XG was 0.9, which is 9 attempts. So 9 attempts, 5 on target, 5 goals. Very poor from the goalkeeper, right?
Yes.
Okay, so let's go.
So you see what I'm
let's
saying.
go to Real Madrid, Man City.
Real Madrid, Man City. I'm saying that Real Madrid, when it comes to Champions League, it's like the players come into a different mood when they are playing Champions League.
Any credit to Abeloa?
No.
No credit to him.
No.
Really? Oh, he kind of tactically outcoached Guardiola in that game. If you watch the game, you watch the game. He knew that City will press high.
Yes.
So all his players were kind of making their runs from deep. In those, he had no potent top scorer. His potent top scorer is not there. So tactically, he kind of tweaked something. That is, run from deep and then pinging crosses. That was evident by the first goal. So I think he deserves some praise, isn't it?
So let's be honest here. After the first half, when we came in for the second half, what was Real Madrid's?
They even got a penalty, which was missed. So it means they went through the same trajectory in the second half.
City was just caught within the first 30 minutes of the game.
Really?
Yes. With the same player scoring the same goal, not that it was shared. Same. Valverde just had his moment.
Do you think Guardiola is tinkering too much with tactics?
Sure.
He's tinkering too much.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. He has come with so much mindset of revenge.
Sometimes he overthinks himself.
Yes.
Okay, Mr. James, the Champions League review in just 2 minutes. Please give us the result back and then let Mr. James dissect it. Mr. James.
So, Bodo Glimt, usual surprise.
Are you surprised that they've gotten this far? Look,
No.
Bodo have gotten 5 wins in a row. And the 5 wins is against Inter Milan twice, Man City, Atletico Madrid, and now Sporting. These are no easy teams to play against.
You see, I'm not surprised. Like, I always say.
No, look, James, everybody will be surprised that a team like Bodo.
No.
Because they don't even win the league.
No.
The league was won by Viking.
Yes.
Right?
But
If a team goes 5 unbeaten in a row against Inter Milan, who are leading the league with 7 points, against Man City, who are challenging for the Premier League, against Sporting, who are challenging for the Portuguese League, that should tell you that they are doing something right.
Yes, the reason why I'm saying I'm not surprised is that when you look at Bodo Glimt, past seasons now, they are a free scoring side.
Okay.
And when you come into the Champions League and you're a free scoring side, the possibility of you going up and higher there, it's very high. Because most times, because it's a Champions League, because it's a 2-league affair, they come with a strategy, let's manage their game. But this team comes all out, all guns blazing. They don't care how many goals they concede. There they come out, let's play, let's score. They want to score for fun.
Okay.
You get it.
Okay. So let's go to Chelsea. So let's go.
Okay.
Do you think Liam Rosinier did the wrong things, because this is a 2-leg affair?
A lot.
So if 3-2 you are still in the game, 4-2 you are still in the game, 5-2 you are basically
He did a lot. He did a lot of mistakes first with Sanchez. A top profile match. Forget whosoever is in form. You understand? When we talk about experience, there is experience. Second, I thought that in that game he needed both Caicedo and Andre Santos.
All right.
Yes, in that game he needed them because to me, Andre Santos aside being a very good defensive midfielder, how he progressed play, it's top notch.
Okay.
So to me, if I was a coach on this day, I would sacrifice Cole Palmer for a second half.
Right.
Ask me why.
Why?
I play Gusto and Reece James. Then I block the runs of Nuno Mendes.
Okay.
I play Cucurella and play Pedro Neto.
Okay.
I stop Hakimi from attacking. Right. Put Joao Pedro up front because of his movement, not because of his goal scoring, but his movement. He dragged Pacho out and allowed Enzo to chop into the space because Enzo is very good at scoring lately.
Enzo is no mobile like Cole Palmer.
Yes.
He does not see spaces like
you know why I will opt for Cole Palmer to come in the second half? No. Because when you want to play against a PSG side without Joao Neves and Fabian Ruiz, you understand that Emery is very mobile, compact. Exactly. But then when you put Caicedo in there, he stops Neves. So Neves become isolated.
Okay, so just to reference some things, right? The very system you mentioned right now, he tried the same thing against Arsenal. And then he brought in Cole Palmer in the second half. Still, it has no effect.
You know, there are two types of games. An Arsenal game is a Premier League game.
No, it was in the EFL Cup semi-final. Yes,
that is fine. But looking at the Champions League, when you keep Cole Palmer on the bench, when he's coming from the bench, aside what, because of his pedigree, he has a little bit. The coach will start thinking. Now, at that time, you can take off either one of your holding midfielders and bring Cole Palmer in. Okay. Drop Enzo back, leave Cole Palmer and Joao Pedro. You give the coach more things, but when you put all guns in there, the coach is relaxed. Who, Garnacho or who is coming from the bench?
Actually, Frank, I saw you nodding in disapproval when he said he would start Andre instead. Why were you kind of?
I was even thinking he would have gone for Maresca's style of.
Okay, just to interject a little bit, right? He went for Maresca's tactics. The only thing he changed was the style of play and the goalkeeper. Yeah. Now, if you want to play against teams that press high, you maximize the long ball advantage. That's because if they press, they leave spaces.
Sure.
So that's what Enzo Maresca did. He maximized the passing ability of Sanchez. So when they were pressing, Gusto was making his runs from deep. Neto was also making his own from deep. So Gusto making his runs means that Cole Palmer was kind of cutting it. So anytime he pings the ball, then Nuno Mendes is forced into a mistake. Then Gusto takes it, gives it to Palmer, and then he passes the ball into the net. So as the two of you rightly said, the benching of Sanchez was a huge disadvantage.
That is the first mistake he did.
And then secondly,
the more reason why I think I'll go for Andre Santos is because he has played for Strasbourg. He has played with them.
I think in the game against Burnley, the Burnley equalizer, Fleming equalizer, he kind of criticized Andre that he did not go with his mark, and that led to the equalizer. So since then, the guy did not start any game again. Do you think he's losing trust in him?
No, he's acting, would I say, inexperienced. The coach himself.
He's 41.
Yes.
Yeah.
He used to be Rooney's assistant.
Yeah. So just he's been in, like, he doubts himself. When you have players, you see, these are humans. Once psych them up. I always say, you see, we talk about Mourinho, Zidane, Ancelotti, Pep. Most of the time they don't do much on the field. They do much in the brains of the players. Speak to the player. Oh, this is it. So I know what you are capable of doing. You can do it better. This. But then you come and criticize the player, and he talks too much.
James, let's say, look at this. Are you will it be that because City have lost against Real Madrid, then Pep is going to bench?
No.
So he made a mistake. Sanchez made a mistake against Arsenal. He was benched. Andre Santos made a mistake against Burnley. He was benched. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Now, do you think the roles of goalkeepers are changed? Do you think the roles of goalkeepers? Because the first task of a goalkeeper is to stop. That is why all best goalkeepers in history are good shot stoppers. Oliver Kahn, Neuer, Buffon, and the rest, they are good shot stoppers. But now it seems it is changing. Coaches are not prioritizing goalkeepers that play more with their feet than stop shot. And United are kind of finding out the hard way because they let go of a good shot stopper in De Gea and then brought in a good ball playing goalkeeper in Onana, which backfired. So do you think that coaches are letting go of the number one task of a goalkeeper?
To me, I think that in the 21st century, how games have become and the tactics, you see, like you said, teams press high, and who is the only person who can, would I say, progress the play will be the goalkeeper. Because when they press high, you want to play out, and when you want to play out, you can't play out with DJ in your pool because he's not good at the feet. So that has been a challenge. But then, that is why most of the goalkeepers, they feel like now they have become players more than shot stoppers. Because some balls are there that when you look at a shot taken and say, if this was DJ or this was Van der Sar, Peter Cech, it would have been saved. But you see scoring Sanchez, you see scoring Onana. You get it?
I think in modern goalkeeping history, the only goalkeeper that is good with both hands and legs is Manuel Neuer.
Yes.
I can't think of any other one. Oh, can you think of
no, for him,
100%.
And I think that is where the revolution started from.
It started from Guardiola, started with Valdez, and then he kind of revolutionized it with Neuer.
Yes. So the reason is tactically, when you lose a player on the field of play to maybe player being sent off, red card, you've lost one player. If the goalkeeper's only job is just to be in a post to save,
that should be the primary. That should be the number one.
That is the primary. But if you have a goalkeeper who can step in, who can control ball and start play from behind,
a lot don't have that ability.
That is why a lot of them are reverting to that. Because if you are exhausted with substitution and you now have a man down, you have to revert to the goalkeeper to be at least the one that can play the ball around. So if you see Bayern with Neuer, when they lose even a player by being sent off with a red card, Neuer becomes a number 4 or a number 5 automatically.
So do you think they should revert back to the old school where a goalkeeper is just a shot stopper, or they should continue with the revolutionizing of this goalkeeping, sweeper goalkeeping thing?
I think this system will be okay.
The passing one.
The passing one will be okay.
James.
I think it's okay because it makes football very beautiful and attractive.
Really?
Yeah.
The goalkeeper with the highest save percentage in the league last season was not Raya. It was Sanchez with 77%. Yes. We know he's a good shot stopper, and that was led Chelsea to the Champions League. The one that's good with his feet in Vicario and Onana ended 15th and 16th. That's what I'm asking. Do you think the coaches should persist with this passing thing or go back to the primary objective of a goalkeeper keeping the ball?
I think this one, if you want to talk about this, I think we have to talk about this next week. It's very lengthy. We want to analyze and talk about it. So I think we have to just find a time and talk about it in depth.
In depth, okay.
They'll get understanding so that our viewers will know what we want to talk about.
I want us to talk about this the day I used.
Okay, so this is Marego TV. This is Marego Global Sports every morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. But because of circumstances beyond our control, we've kind of extended the time. So we are live on Facebook, Marego TV. Just search for it, like, share to others to learn from this proper football show. We are also live on YouTube. So we will take a look. We'll have a look at the various leagues that will be played today in England, in Spain, in Italy. So please give us the fixtures of games that will be played today. Then let's glance through. Because Arsenal fans, they are itchy. They think they will win the league. Chelsea are not in a so good match form. All right. So this is the German Bundesliga. Leverkusen will be playing against Bayern. Dortmund will be playing against Augsburg. This is a wounded Dortmund. Frankfurt will be playing against Heidenheim. Hoffenheim will be playing against Wolfsburg. Hamburg will be playing against Cologne. Please, the next slide. Werder Bremen against Mainz. Freiburg against Union Berlin. Stuttgart against Leipzig. So, are you guys surprised that Bayern is leading with this match point?
No. You don't even need to talk about Bayern Munich.
Okay, so let's go to La Liga. Girona against Bilbao. Atletico Madrid against Getafe. Oviedo, Cibo against Valencia. Real Madrid against Elche. Let's go to Mallorca against Espanyol. Barcelona against Sevilla. Real Betis against Celta de Vigo. Sociedad against Osasuna. So in the Spanish La Liga, Barcelona is leading Real Madrid with 4 points.
But today they will have a match in Sevilla.
Yeah, Sevilla.
They will have a match in Sevilla.
Sevilla is not the Sevilla that we know.
Yes, but
the Guardans, the Sanchez, and the rest. This I think they're in the bottom half.
Yes,
they're not doing that.
But then these clubs are traditional clubs in Spain, and when they meet each other, they want to make a statement. Sure. You understand? So if they should tread consciously, or else they'll be surprised.
Okay, so these are the Italian Serie A fixtures. Torino defeated Parma by 4 goals to 1. It was played on the 13th. Inter will be playing against Atalanta, a tough game. Napoli will be playing against Lecce. Udinese will be playing against Juventus, who won 1 in their last 6. Verona will be playing against Genoa, who both wants to avoid relegation. Verona won their last game. So Pisa will be playing against Cagliari. Sassuolo, who came back from relegation, are doing very well. They will be playing against Bologna. Como, the richest team in Italy, and the top 4 will be playing against Roma, a very tough game. Lazio will be playing against Milan. Cremonese will be playing against Fiorentina. Gentlemen, Como Roma. Let's take that one.
Como for me.
Really?
Fabregas is.
Are you impressed with Fabregas?
Fabregas is doing something right. I think Chelsea should have gone for Fabregas.
Really?
Yeah.
Ego wise, do you think you can control?
He can.
Alright, so this is the English Premier League. The league, Burnley will playing against Bournemouth, Sunderland against Brighton, Arsenal against Everton, Chelsea against Newcastle United, West Ham against Man City. This on Saturday. And then on Sunday, Crystal Palace against Leeds, Manchester United against Aston Villa, Nottingham Forest will be playing against Fulham, Liverpool will welcome Spurs, and then Brentford will welcome a rejuvenated Wolves. Gentlemen. Arsenal, Everton.
Arsenal straight win. Bournemouth win.
So viewers, these are the predictions. So get your pen and papers ready.
Arsenal straight win.
Okay.
Bournemouth win or draw. Brighton win or draw.
Okay.
Chelsea, Newcastle, both teams to score. Yeah. Man City win or draw. Crystal Palace, Leeds could end in a draw.
Okay.
United, Aston Villa, a cracker.
Okay, a cracker.
Yeah.
Right.
You can't predict.
You can predict.
Yes, because Nottingham Forest, Fulham. I think I'll give Fulham the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. Nottingham Forest are trying to fight against relegation. So.
They will go down.
They'll go down.
Yes, they are not doing things right.
Okay.
Liverpool will torment, will humiliate Spurs.
Okay.
Brentford, Wolves, another tough one, but I think Wolves might still through.
Okay. Mr. Frank, your prediction?
Burnley is going to win against Bournemouth, Sunderland, Brighton, Arsenal, Everton. Arsenal is going to get it very cool.
Very cool.
Very cool.
All right.
After coming back from that draw with Leverkusen, we're going to show the world that yes, we are still the Arsenal.
Okay.
Chelsea is going to get another shock because Newcastle is going to defeat them again. Newcastle is the team of the moment in the English Premier League aside Arsenal.
Okay.
West Ham Man City. City is going to win by over 2.5.
Okay. Hey.
Crystal Palace Leeds. Crystal Palace is going to win.
Okay.
Man United Aston Villa. It will be a draw. Nottingham Forest Fulham. Nottingham is going to win. Liverpool Spurs is a draw.
A draw. And then
Brentford Wolves Brentford.
Alright, so viewers, these are the predictions from my team of experts. We are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Now let's go to Ghanaian players. Antoine Semenyo has won the EPL Player of the Month. Any surprises?
No, well deserved.
Are you impressed with his impact?
Very impressed because you can't walk into a City team and be a starter and scoring goals for fun.
Okay, so do you expect him, both of you, do you expect him to have this instant impact on the team?
In the City team?
Yes, in the City team.
I was expecting because when you look at a player who has a lot of abilities, he has strength,
yes,
both fit. He can play in, I think, in 3 positions up front, a center for a right winger or a left winger. So I was expecting him to flourish because what Doku is doing, Doku is from Belgium, so we hype him, but then Semenyo is an upgrade.
I was, to be honest, I was surprised about his performance at City. When City signed, I was like, how is Guardiola going to use this guy? How is he going? Is he going to get a playing time? But he has proven to Guardiola that yes, he has what it takes. What exactly City needed, he has come to add it to the team. And I'm not surprised in winning the Premier League.
Okay, we will have the part 2. That one will be just for like 10 minutes. So, what have been making waves in the past 1 week is the DIU's return to the Black Stars and possibly going to the World Cup. That is because he scored a Nagbede's draw against Feyenoord. Now, Adams, the sports minister, says should be back. Ignatius, the assistant manager, the assistant coach of Sudan, says he's not needed. Looking at the varieties of attackers we have, looking at the numbers of forwards we have in the Black Stars, do you think he should be recalled, Frank?
For me, I don't even want Ghanaians to even talk about this.
Just a quick start. Yeah. He played 9 games for Nagbeda. He scored just 1 goal.
Yes. And on what criteria are we inviting him?
Maybe experience.
And if it is experience, then we have not been fair. if it is experience, then we have not been fair.
Okay.
How many goals have you scored this season? 1.
He just joined the January.
And somebody who have been with the Black Stars from 2007.
That's the day. So that's
2007, 19 years. You've been to all the major World Cups we have been to.
Probably you want a good ball like Ronaldo.
No. And one funny thing is that people say we should use this to make a send. Is it a send-off party we are going, or we are going for a tournament? No. This is high time. Somebody who came into the Blasters on 21st of August 2007 in a friendly against Senegal, which we even lost. They gave you the chance. You still came. 2008 you were there. Through to
under 20,
they made you the captain. Even you becoming the captain of the Blasters was not your turn. It was the turn of Sule Ali Muntari. They gave it to you. Nobody made the noise. You have been to 2010 World Cup, 2014. You've been to 2014 World Cup. You've been to 2022.
So that's 3.
3 World Cups. What else do you want?
Okay, so
you just asked the question, right, that our forwards, our attackers, who should be taken out?
All right, so you think technically, tactically, he's not fit to be called?
No, and it's going to cause problem in the dressing room.
Right.
The presence of Dede Ayew in the Blasters camp is going to cause problem.
And his brother said they don't need any addiction.
They don't need it.
So do you think Jordan thinks? Jordan thinks that if his brother is recalled, he will lose the captaincy to him?
It is not just the captaincy. They created let me call it an empire in the camp of Blasters. That this player belongs to him, this player belongs to this camp, this player belongs to this camp. If we'll be fair enough and you observe very well that in the camp of the Blasters, Dede Ayew has a group of people that he mingles with. Partey has a group of people he mingles with. So if Partey is playing and Kudus is playing, you see Partey's passes are always locating Kudus. Kudus. And that is where you see certain players having issue with Jordan. Because when Dede is in the game, he also wants to play
to brother.
And this is not what we need at this level. So, Dede Ayew, you have done so much for Ghana. Ghana have honored you for making you go to the World Cup 3 occasions. It is not as if you were playing for Ghana freely. You were paid for playing for the Blasters. Yes, say. Why as a year? Let somebody continue. It is enough.
James.
Adams just talked out of emotions.
So, I want to ask, on what criteria should we bring Dede Ayew?
Experience?
Experience.
Maybe.
Jordan Ayew is okay. That would manage Jordan Ayew.
We manage Jordan.
He's not even in form.
Okay.
If we should go by form, you see, sometimes I would say
not to interject you. From January to now, Dede has played more games than Jordan, and he is playing in the Premier Division, whilst Jordan is playing in the second division. So if it is based on form, I think.
See, please, with all respect, Ben. We have followed the sports for a very long. We have followed the Blasters. We have seen players come and go. Please, if Dede wants to go to USA, he can go there as a supporter.
Okay.
He can join as Samoajan and others to motivate.
What if they add him to the technical team?
For what? On what grounds? As what?
General
as
captain, something.
General
captain.
You see, let's be realistic. See, we have boys that are on fire. Even me, if I had my own way, I think Otuado is doing well because he has balls to bench some players.
Yeah, he can do that.
Even if Mohamed Kudus should not live up to standard, he should sit on the bench.
Alright, so productive wise, Dede is more productive in the national team than, let's say, Kalmadin Suleiman. So, don't you think if Dede...
I won't let you end it.
No, I'm just asking the question. Don't you think if Dede goes to the World Cup ahead of Kalmadin, you add more dimension, experience, and good scoring that's this thing that Kalmadin?
There's nothing like... See, we are not playing analog football again.
Okay.
We are playing digital
football. Okay.
You understand? You need legs. We don't need clapping. We are talking about legs to run, not to clap. If you want to clap, sit in the stands and clap for the team.
I think he can converse his energy by operating in the final third.
He can't do it.
Are
you trying to tell me that you want to bench Semenyo for the day, or you want to
bench
I'm speaking about for the day, or you want to bench
I'm not talking
Bonsu for the day, or you want to bench Kamadi or Fatah Isaku. Who?
Ben, 2022, our best game in the World Cup was against South Korea.
Yeah, he didn't start.
Did you see the first half? Did you see running?
That's what I'm saying. Another body, Chama.
Yes, sir. Ronaldo is 41. He does not run.
See, you don't compare Ronaldo to Dede Ayew.
No, I'm not talking about.
If I should get Ronaldo's left leg in the Blasters, I'll be okay.
See,
what are you telling me?
Let's call a spade a spade. Dede's level now is Nag Breda.
Okay.
And Nag Breda.
I think they are third to last.
So Chama,
they've been there before he went. So when he went, he elevated them.
He has not done anything.
So to be honest, if they put Dede Ayew here, if it is not based on experience, if it is on performance, Dede Ayew, Salim Adams, my first Salim Adams.
You take Salim? Really?
Not even really, realistically.
So it means you guys are writing him officially.
You are not really.
He has 19 years.
Chairman, when you Bema Beye Duanye you have.
And yes, I was started football from 2007.
So let's say
he was playing before 2007 and played for.
He played with Ajingo, Ajimambedu. But Ajimambedu has respected himself.
And retired.
See, the last time I watched Dede train at Nanya, the park at Legon, Ayas Park, Wakaso was even having energy more than him.
Really?
Inactive player. What are you talking about? Who are you going to bench? Any day, any time, Fatah Isaku is ahead of Dede Ayew. Iñaki Williams is ahead of Dede Ayew. Antoine Semenyo is an upgrade of Dede Ayew. Mohamed Kudus is a phenomenal player. Kamaldeen is exceptional.
So there's no spot for him?
No
spot.
No. He should join Asamoah Gyan and Stephen Appiah and cheer the boys. Thank you.
Quick question. No spot for Dede?
No
negative spot. Nothing. He shouldn't even join the flight. If the Blasters are using, he shouldn't join it. He should pick a private flight. What are you
so this is Marego Global Sports. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook. My team of experts says negative no. They don't want him on the bus. That you've done enough. 19 years with the Black Stars is okay. Let others take the mantle. So we will take a quick break. Then we will come back for the part 2 with our usual analyst, Mr. Manti. Quick break. Then we'll come back for the part 2. Anyways, as we are waiting for the break, please, your last words on anything.
For me, a quick one on the Dede Ayew issue again. So, instead of us thinking about the budget that Blasters are going to the World Cup with, we are rather focusing on Dede Ayew. Dede Ayew topic we better say, then Ghanaians will forget about
the budget.
Now, then they will pick the money and go and spend it again. When you need somebody, when you're advocating for Dede to go to the World Cup, why won't we spend more? When you're advocating for Dede,
but Croatia are going with Modric.
Please,
Portugal are going with Ronaldo.
Ben.
I'm not trying to, but I think we need to look at
Ben. Modric is 40 years. He plays at AC Milan. Cristiano Ronaldo is playing at Al Nassr. Who again mentioned?
I can mention it not.
So what I just want to tell you is that we should forget about Dede Ayew. Thank you very much. And see, when you understand this, in fact, God will bless you. Chelsea will win against Newcastle. If you understand that Dede Ayew shouldn't be part of the Blaster World Cup squad. In fact, Chelsea will win against Newcastle.
Okay, so we'll go for a quick commercial break and then we'll come back to wrap things up. So this is Marego Global Sports. We're live on Facebook and on YouTube. We've done the tidbit, we've done the part 1 with the fans, and now this is the part 2. So our usual analyst, Mr. Patrick, is here. Mr. Patrick, welcome.
Ben, thank you.
So we are having a lot of conversations. Last time we spoke about it, the DIU, and my team of experts kind of actually and emphatically cut it down. Straight up. Some say negative, no, they don't want to see the day back. Do you share the same sentiment with them?
Yeah, I do. The day has had his tenure in the Black Stars. For all we know, he's not the only player that needs another chance. Are you getting my point? He has done all he could for the nation. It is hard time he has to sit back for another person to what? Take over his mantle. Yeah, so I agree with your other ones.
So no Didi?
No.
Don't you think we miss his experience?
It's yes and no.
Okay, give me your...
Yes, in the sense that he has been in the Red Cup for about 3 times.
Yes, this will be the 4th.
Yeah, this is going to be his 4th. And no, because as it stands now, his performance at even the club level is nothing to write home about.
It's not that bad. 1 goal in 9 is not that bad.
1 goal
in 9. He didn't start all of them though. He counts from the bench in most of them.
He doesn't deserve another call.
He does not deserve another call up. The FA Cup, Adriana and the rest. Where do you think the shocker will come from?
The match I'm looking at right now.
Please give us the FA Cup fixtures.
It's between Midiema and probably Atram Divisa. Yeah. Midiema is one of the teams that's lifted the FA Cup trophy twice. They took it in 2013 and then 2015. Surprisingly, they defeated Kotoko in both games.
May not say we should not classify Kotoko as an extraordinary club now.
But it still sticks into the record books.
Yes.
Are you getting it? It still sticks in the record books. They defeated Kotoko way back in 2013, since 2-1 or so, to lift their first trophy. 2015, they met Kotoko again and defeated them. And then on the other side of on the other hand, Atram Divisa is one club that is also performing very well, especially when it comes to FA Cup competition. This is their second time appearing in this competition. The last time they appeared was last year, where they got to the semi-finals.
So Adriana Techiman?
Adriana Techiman, on paper, I think Adriana is far ahead. So I take Adriana to win that match.
Okay. Frank, let's talk about the World Cup. Right. You've seen Trump's statement. Where he said, for the safety and worth and for the safety of the Iranian national team, they should not come to the World Cup. He will advise them not to come to the World Cup. Do you think that is appropriate for the president of a host nation to say?
It is not. And when I heard the news, I was shocked. I just said to myself that I wish I have the balls, or I'm the president of Ghana. I will not risk my nation to ask them to go to the World Cup.
Because in the statement, he did not guarantee the safety of the Iranian players.
Yes. So once you say you cannot guarantee the safety of another nation coming into your country, what is the guarantee we have as other nations coming there? What if this nation you are stopping, which politically both of you are already fighting, decide to fight at the time you are hosting others in your country? Already there is tension that the period where these fights are going on is not right, looking at things that are happening going into the World Cup. And then coming out with this statement. We posted the same thing about Russia. And at the end, the FIFA president said that
he made a mistake.
He made a mistake. And you think Iran, they are going to sit down when they have rightfully qualified for the World Cup, and because of one person's selfish interest? No.
Well, they said Trump has no right to decide who comes to the World Cup or not.
But it is his country. He has a say.
America is not for Trump. He's just the president for 4 years and then he will leave.
And in these 4 years, there is a major tournament that is going to be hosted in his country.
Football is the biggest sporting spectacle in the world. the World Cup is the biggest football carnival in the world. And every country that qualifies must go there rightfully. So in the 93-year history of the World Cup, in that 93 years, there have been wars. There have been conflict between nations. But I never heard the president of a host nation comes out and say...
So this is why I'm saying that he has put other nations at a high risk, especially those who are forming alliance with the US.
Do you think the FIFA president is not helping matters by keeping quiet?
Yes. Immediately there should have been a statement, a bold statement from FIFA that we have no knowledge of this, we have no acquaintance with this with Trump. But once you are mute, it means you are in bed with him. He has discussed with you that he doesn't want to see Iran national team in his country, which is not fair.
You know, FIFA General Secretary came out and said they wish to see every nation over there.
The word wish means that.
So it means he's being optimistic.
Yes.
He wants to see everybody. If the General Secretary is bringing out statement and then the president is quiet, who do you think holds them up? I think Infantino is very close with Trump. So I think that is kind of affecting his decision making in this particular matter.
One thing I want Trump to understand is that politics has nothing to do with sports.
Yeah, that's why Zimbabwe were banned when the government tried to intervene.
Even Ghana, we suffered this.
So why can't FIFA have the balls and then ban USA from?
Because they are dealing with the biggest economy in the world.
I think it's China. We are kind of diverting. Mr. Patrick, do you think FIFA should have released a statement condemning what Trump said?
It's long overdue. Long overdue. Ben, we've sat here, had this discussion several times. Okay? It's rather unfortunate looking at the time. USA cannot be, let me put it this way, say the hosting right cannot be taken away from them.
Yes, too.
Looking at the time. But if I had that chance, we will still what? They should have, the best thing is they should just take their hosting right from them. Or apart from this, this should be the last time they should host any FIFA organized competition.
As Mr. Frank said, the largest economy in the world. So they have a massive say.
They have a massive say, yes.
If you come to England, most of the club owners are Americans. Chelsea owner is an American. Wolves owner is American on the board. You look at Aston Villa, there's an American owner. You look at Wrexham and the teams, all their movie actors are owning clubs. So some way, somehow, they are kind of invested.
So, assuming all these leaders in the various clubs in England, right, are also being threatened by the people in England, what do you think would have happened? You see, if you don't want someone to come to your town, then there's no need for you to also go to another person's town.
Sure.
And should Iran be sanctioned, or should Iran walk out from this competition? Trust me, Americans wouldn't get it easy.
You know, this
it is not really going to be American. Based on what criteria are they taking Iran out?
Now, let me just interject. Even when the draws was going on, when Trump was giving the FIFA Peace Prize, Iran, none of Iranian representative was present. That was way even before the conflict started. So there have been sanctions imposed on the Iranians.
It means that he has already given sanctions on travels
on the Iranian. But he said the players are eligible to come. So there was no Iranian official doing the draws. They just saw it on TV. There was no. It was that time that he was giving the FIFA Peace Prize. I don't even know who came out with that. First of all, is it the right decision to give him that award, the FIFA Peace Prize?
That's why I say Infantino is he's creating a mess for himself. He doesn't know he'll be the worst FIFA president we've ever had.
Do you think he made a mistake with giving Trump that award?
Yeah, in a way they did, but I don't think they knew this thing is going to happen. Are you getting it? Maybe their past records.
You see,
that's why they give him that award.
Things have been brave because before this, there was the 12 Days War, which America helped stop. So for America to instigate this one, that was when a lot of people are kind of surprised. Anyways, should Iran be punished if they boycott the World Cup?
Iran, they are not calling that they are not going to the World Cup.
They are actually considering not going.
When Ukraine-Russia war broke out, there were suggestions that Ukraine should...
Ukraine did not qualify for the 24.
No,
They didn't qualify for the 22 World Cup.
they didn't qualify, but they were advised to
The
withdraw from...
No, the Ukrainian FA actually was telling FIFA to add Ukraine to the World Cup as a sign of strength.
No, what I'm trying to say is that they were advised to withdraw from...
No, let
FIFA.
me remind you.
Okay.
Before the 2022 World Cup, when the thing started, right, Russia was banned from playing in international trophies.
Sure.
So the Ukrainian FA was telling FIFA to give that spot, because Russia was on track to qualify. So the Ukrainian FA was telling FIFA to give the Russian spot to the Ukrainians.
Why didn't FIFA do it? Because they saw it to be no football reasons.
Yeah, but they banned Russia. Even though they shouldn't have mixed it.
So it is a precedent that Infantino is setting down.
Okay.
He is missing friendship with football. Football administration has nothing to do with politics. Let the president of the various countries do their politics
And you do your football.
and do your football. That is it. The only thing that brings us together right now in Ghana, let's use Ghana as an example. If Chelsea wins, you will never know there is NDC, there is MPP. We all jubilate. That is the only one thing that brings us together. The only thing that brings the world together now, it's sports. So why is the FIFA president trying to jeopardize what the world loves with his friendship with Donald Trump?
Only he can tell. Iraq, Venezuela, because of Maduro, they are also saying they will consider withdrawing or boycotting if Iran does not go. Do you think it's a good example?
Yes, it is. At least they're also fighting for their safety.
So you think they shouldn't go?
We've all know the record between USA and Iraq.
Won't that be harsh on the fans that have already bought tickets?
You see, Ben, in this life, when someone chooses to threaten you, the best thing for you to do is what? Just find a way to get your safetyness.
So there's no need for them to go.
There's no need.
Anyways, the Argentina Football Federation are saying that the finalisma should not be played in Spain, but rather shifted to a neutral ground. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do. At least both countries should have that kind of neutral background.
But sometimes, you see, the finalisma ticket to be allocated accordingly to the Argentines and then to the Spanish and then to the neutrals. The only thing is that it is being played in Spain. But 50,000 will be allocated to the Spanish, 50,000 will be allocated to the Argentines.
So let's look at it from this angle. If it should be played in Spain, Spain is going to have that kind of home advantage. Especially they'll be having all their fans supporting them.
Okay, let me
ask yourself.
Let me not interject you. If, let's say, this finalisma is sent to, let's say, America or someplace, don't forget, Lionel Messi alone has more fans than the whole Spanish teams together. So don't you think it will also be a form of home advantage for the Argentines with all Messi fans trooping in that particular one?
Messi alone. Okay, so let's look at it this way. Messi has fans. Likewise, players in Spain also have their own fans.
Not too much.
You can't tell.
Messi has close to 400 million on Instagram.
You can't tell. And those 400
Yamal
million,
is like 25.
Those 400
Nobody
million,
knows Zubimendi.
Those 400 million people can all not move to what? To that ground.
But majority will go. Majority will surely go.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think it's the right thing that an
For
agenda?
me, I think it's the right thing. You said something right now which I disagree, that if we move to a neutral ground, Messi's presence alone can bring a lot of people.
It happened in Singapore. Al-Nassr was playing a Saudi Cup, and the Singaporeans that came to buy tickets, all of them were wearing Al-Nassr jersey. That's the influence these two guys hold. Yes. So let's say this is sent to Russia. Messi fans will gag the thing. They will buy all the tickets.
What it means is that if it is still played in Spain, Messi's fans can still fill the stadium.
Well,
that is
played in
Spain.
Spain before.
No, that is Spain. But
that is Spain.
Nationality over club affiliations or over player affiliations.
So wherever the match is to be played has nothing to do with the fans. If you love your national team and you want to support, you can go all out to anywhere.
Really?
I just think they just want a neutral place for them to play. No home advantage. Let's play football.
No, I think they should come and play it in Africa. How do you see?
They can come.
Because if they send it to because I'm sure they send it to South America, the Spanish will be also not be happy.
Yes.
If they send it to now, it's being played in Europe. The Argentines are also not happy. You cannot send it to America because of what is going on. Understand? So I think Africa they should bring it to Morocco.
And they also send it to the Asian
the Asian countries.
Yeah. I think that is what they are doing. Maybe the Qatar
Iran is bombing them.
Okay, they alone, Messi alone can stop this war.
Really?
Yeah, coming down, we are coming to Qatar to play. So put your guns down.
Iran doesn't listen. Iran doesn't listen to those things. Anyways, Chelsea Newcastle, what are you looking? What are you looking out for? They were trounced by 5-2 in Chelsea's last 4 big games against PSG and Arsenal. They conceded 10. They lost all. They scored 5 goals. So do you expect them to step up in this one? Looking at Newcastle's last 5 games in the EPL, they won 1 and then lost the rest.
But playing the Premier League is a different ballgame. Unlike the Champions League. Are you getting my point? Now with the Premier League, looking at the log, Chelsea is vying for what? To enter into the top 4. So playing against Newcastle, I'm expecting them to win. Okay. They should forget what happened at Paris and then focus on the league.
Okay.
Are you getting it? With Paris, with PSG as it stands now, I don't think Chelsea has the verge of what? Progressing to the next stage.
Yeah, they're giving some 17% back. That's all.
That's someone's assessment.
Really?
Yeah. That's someone's assessment. So they should just forget about that. Focus on the league. If they're able to get into the top 4, next season, they'll still have the chance to play in the Champions League.
Okay, so relegation threatened Spurs will be playing against Liverpool. Igor Tudor might be sacked. Do you think he should be given time or he should go?
Interesting. Tudor, although he couldn't get enough time to work on the team.
He was sacked by Juventus though.
I know. But with Tottenham, looking at the time being, he didn't get enough time. Are you getting my point? So if they've decided to sack him, if they think sacking him will solve their problem, fine. They can go ahead and sack him. Whoever comes
will do
the job.
Okay, so it's here for today. We are doing English.
There was a tweet I read somewhere that they were after Dean.
Okay.
Dean, yeah. Says they were considering bringing Dean to replace. Yeah.
Okay, so we are live on Facebook. We are live on YouTube. Today we are doing English. Our regular host, Mr. Sly, is not here. He does the tree very well, very fluent. That's for me, my tree here. Unless I take one and I add one. So today is English. Mr. Frank, yes, the English clubs have not done well in the Champions League, and that might affect their co-efficiency in Europe. That means instead of the 5 going to the Champions League, 4 will go. Because last season, the reason why they have 5 is because they did well in all the European competitions. Tottenham won the Europa League. Who won the Champions? PSG won the Champions League, and then Chelsea won the Conference League. So the Europa and the Conference were won by English clubs, and then in the Champions League they actually went forward. But in this particular one, Crystal Palace is not doing well in the Conference League. Yeah. Maybe Aston Villa has been a bit okay in the in the Europa League. And then in the Champions League, in the exception of Arsenal and then Newcastle, the rest were trounced. Do you think that English clubs need to step up so their co-efficiency will be okay?
I think you like rightly said, they need to step up, but I don't think the Champions League is over yet. Though.
Really?
For Chelsea, PSG, I still have strong.
Hey, stop giving this hope.
I'm not giving hope. When it comes to these 2 clubs, Chelsea can turn things around.
Okay, right. Let me just give you some statistics, right? In Chelsea last 20 games against Arsenal and Man City, they've won none. Okay. In Chelsea last 4 big games they played, they've won none. In 18 months under Enzo Maresca, they've not beaten United at Old Trafford or anything. So Chelsea's record in big games are abysmal since Todd Bowley and Egagbali came in. So, per these statistics, do you really think that Chelsea can kind of step up against PSG?
I strongly believe that the club, this is going to be the players. I know for sure that Reece James, Enzo Fernandez, Caicedo are going to talk to themselves. Cucurella, they are going to talk to themselves. Cole Palmer, that we did this before. We can do it again. Let's forget about the coach. Now they will need a leader on the park. Because you could see that Enzo and then the goalkeeper were having banter in the field of play. Like you can hear from the mimics like, like you cannot play, you cannot catch. This will be put behind them. And then I'm sure Sanchez is going to be in the post.
So you think Jorgensen should not start the second leg?
No.
You think Jorgensen should not start the second
You
leg?
should be given a second chance.
Should give you another chance.
Yes.
Yeah, just 5 AV.
Hey,
Give me one man here. Well, the one man here. I said, what would not be?
Now the other Sanchez say Arsenal Shenity.
Say, and the Bema 2 goalkeepers. No, where best say, Omudi Bede, would be Shandy. What I say? Oh, man, a chance. No, as it stands now, me sure say he has learned from his mistakes.
Okay, so
and then there are a couple of players in swap on here, mistakes.
Some mistakes are costly.
Now, Siciano, Chelsea need a experiment with your move.
You either go with your best or
you go with your best to get a result. Share 3 goals and Anz goal, then you have hope.
You have to score 4 and Anz. And you think the goalkeeper that made a mistake and our midfielder was kind of shouting at him to play the ball long.
Ben, he wasn't the only person that made a mistake.
He made a major mistake.
He did. The coach also did.
Okay.
There are a couple of players who also participated in that kind of mistakes. So you don't have to blame him alone.
Okay. So just the last one. Will you be surprised if the coefficient from the English clubs dropped from 5 to 4 in the Champions League? Because 2 seasons ago it's favored the Italians. Then last season it favored the English guys. Now it might actually favor the Spanish guys because they are doing well. So will you be surprised if the coefficients go against the English clubs?
Yeah, maybe.
You know, based on the amount of money spent, because Liverpool alone spent £500 million in the last summer. So will you be surprised?
Yeah, I will. I will.
Okay. Any last words?
I will want to use this platform to thank everyone for the support given to this team, those watching us every Saturday, tuning into Marego TV to watch the best of sports, and you guys are doing incredibly well.
Mr. Patrick.
You are doing so well. Papa Sly, wherever you are, thumbs up to you. And you maintain yourself.
Thank you.
You are doing incredibly well. And a big condolence to the Asari family. Pray that even God is the one who gives and the one who takes. Pray that my sister rests in perfect peace.
Thank you. Our condolences as well. Mr. Patrick.
Ben, as he rightly said, every praise goes to our viewers. If they are not there, we have to not there. Yeah. So, thumbs up to them.
So, to all our viewers, you are our backbone. You are the reason why we sit here. You are the reason why we do what we do. So, continue supporting us. So, for sponsorship, you can call the numbers on your screen, or you can send a message to the numbers on your screen. 020-167-2828. To sponsor the Marego Sports program, just send us a message. 020-167-2828. I want to thank everybody that joined us on our various platforms, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok. I want to say a very big thank you. Today, I'm your standing host, Ben 10. Same time next week, with my team of experts, we will bring you nothing but the best. Yakramo. Bye-bye.